Have you ever noticed that adding more RAM can make a computer feel much faster? But what exactly is RAM? And why does your computer need it in the first place? Let's break it down. RAM stands for Random Access Memory. Despite the name, its job is actually quite simple. It temporarily stores the information your processor is actively using. Whenever you open an application, launch a game, or load a website, your computer doesn't constantly read that information from your storage drive. Instead, it copies the data into RAM. Why? Because RAM is much faster to access than an SSD or a hard drive. It allows the processor to access information almost instantly. Instead of searching through your storage drive over and over again, that allows programs to respond quickly, and it keeps your computer feeling smooth. Every program you open uses RAM. Your web browser, your music player, your photo editor, even your operating system. As more programs are opened, more RAM is used. If there's still free memory available, everything continues to run normally. But eventually, RAM starts to fill up. When that happens, your operating system has to free some space. Instead of keeping everything in RAM, it temporarily moves some information back to your storage drive. This process allows new programs to keep running. But there's a problem. Storage is much slower than RAM, so every time information has to move between storage and RAM, your computer becomes less responsive. Applications may take longer to open. Switching between programs becomes slower. Games may begin to stutter, and multitasking becomes more difficult. This is one of the main reasons computers slow down when too many programs are open at the same time. Adding more RAM gives your computer more space to keep active information ready. That means less time moving data back and forth from storage, and more time doing actual work. But here's something important. More RAM doesn't automatically make every computer faster. If your computer already has enough RAM for everything you're doing, adding even more may not produce any noticeable improvement. The extra memory simply isn't being used. The amount of RAM you need depends on how you use your computer. For everyday tasks like browsing the web, watching videos, checking email, or working on documents, 8 gigabytes is often enough. If you play modern games, edit photos, or keep many applications open at once, 16 gigabytes usually provides a much smoother experience. For professional workloads, such as video editing, 3D animation, software development, or virtual machines, 32 gigabytes or more may be beneficial. RAM has another important characteristic. It only stores information while your computer is powered on. The moment you shut your computer down, everything inside RAM is cleared. That's completely normal. Your documents, photos, games, and applications remain safe because they're stored permanently on your SSD or hard drive. The next time you start your computer, the operating system loads the information it needs back into RAM. This happens automatically every time your computer boots. So where is RAM actually located? Inside your computer. RAM comes in the form of small circuit boards called memory modules. They're installed directly onto the motherboard. Desktop computers usually have several slots on the motherboard where these modules can be installed or upgraded quite easily. Many laptops also contain replaceable RAM, although some modern laptops have the memory permanently built into the motherboard. One question people often ask is, does RAM store my photos and videos? The answer is no. RAM only holds information temporarily while it's being used. Your documents, pictures, games, and applications are stored permanently on your storage drive. RAM simply gives your processor quick access to the information it needs right now. Without RAM, your computer wouldn't be able to run programs efficiently. Everything would become incredibly slow, or simply wouldn't work at all. So in simple terms, RAM is your computer's temporary working memory. It keeps the information your processor needs close by, allowing your computer to run programs quickly, switch smoothly between tasks, and respond almost instantly. But RAM is only one kind of computer memory. In the next video, we'll explore the different types of computer memory,